Welcome to Elder Zen. Hit subscribe for simple health tips made just for seniors. Stay tuned. Your next great day starts here. Have you ever paused to notice the first thing you reach for in the morning? Maybe it's a hot cup of tea, a tall glass of water, or perhaps that comforting mug of coffee. Whatever your ritual, let's take a moment together right now to consider something that seems so simple, yet is absolutely vital to our health, our comfort, and our future. Hydration now. I know. We're often told to drink more water, but let's be honest, most of us don't really think about why. We hear the advice from our doctors, we see reminders on health shows, but after a while, it's easy to tune them out. After all, how much can a glass of water really do? Especially as we age, there are so many other things to think about. Managing medications, staying active, eating the right foods. Hydration can fall to the bottom of the list. But here's something that might surprise you. When it comes to protecting your lungs, especially from a serious condition called pulmonary embolism, what you drink and how much matters more than you may have ever realized. This isn't just about comfort or about avoiding that dry, parched feeling in your mouth. It's about giving your body the support it needs to keep every breath strong, every heartbeat steady, and every day ahead as full and independent as possible. Let's start with a story that may sound familiar. Imagine yourself sitting with family, maybe watching the grandkids play, or enjoying a quiet afternoon at home. You haven't felt thirsty all day, so you don't bother reaching for your water bottle. Hours pass. Suddenly, you stand up and feel a bit dizzy, or you notice your breathing seems a bit shallower than usual. You brush it off as nothing, just getting older. But deep inside your lungs, your body could be quietly struggling long before you ever feel that first symptom. You see, our lungs are miraculous organs. They're not just sponges for air. They're delicate, complex systems that rely on proper hydration to function at their very best. When we don't drink enough, everything from the lining of our airways to the strength of each breath can suffer. And for seniors, the risk is even greater. Our sense of thirst naturally decreases as we age, and common medications or chronic health issues can make dehydration sneak up faster than we realize. But the real twist is this. The quality of your hydration can directly support your lungs' resilience against one of the most dangerous threats to senior health, pulmonary embolism. This isn't just a far off danger. It's a reality for many older adults, and it often arrives without warning. So what exactly is pulmonary embolism? Simply put, it's when something disrupts the normal flow of oxygen and air through your lungs, often resulting in serious symptoms like sudden shortness of breath, unexplained chest pain, or a rapid heart rate. While there are many causes, your overall lung health, including how well your airways and tissues are supported by fluids, plays a powerful role in both prevention and recovery. That's why, today, I want to invite you to see hydration in a brand new light, not as a chore, but as an act of self-care. A daily habit that is just as essential as taking your medication or getting your steps in. And the good news, hydrating for lung health doesn't have to be boring. There's a world of delicious, easy, and comforting drinks that not only quench your thirst, but actively support your body's ability to keep your lungs strong and resilient. Throughout this video, we'll explore the science behind why hydration is so critical for your lungs, especially as you age. The best drinks to reach for, ones that nourish your airways and support your overall vitality. Simple, practical tips for making hydration a natural, enjoyable part of your routine. Inspiring, real life stories from seniors who've made small changes and seen big improvements in their energy, comfort, and confidence. No matter your age or health history, it's never too late or too early to take control of your well-being. Whether you're a grandparent chasing after little ones and confidence in your daily life, every sip you take can be a step toward better lung health. So, Are you ready to discover how a simple glass of water or a soothing cup of herbal tea could help protect your lungs and empower your future? Grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's journey together into the world of hydration. For lung health, by the end, you'll be armed with knowledge, encouragement, and actionable tips to help yourself and those you love breathe easier, live fuller, and worry less. Because in the end, every breath is precious and every day is worth protecting. Now that we've set the stage for why hydration is so much more than just a wellness trend, let's dive a little deeper into the science, because understanding what's really happening inside your body can turn a simple daily habit into a powerful active prevention. Let's begin with a simple but profound truth. Your body is made up of about 60% water. Every single organ, every cell, every breath you take relies on that fluid balance to keep everything running smoothly. But what does that actually mean for your lungs, especially when we talk about pulmonary embolism? Imagine your lungs as a pair of soft, delicate sponges. Every inhale pulls in fresh air, and every exhale lets go of what your body doesn't need. For these sponges to work their magic, the lining of your airways must be moist and flexible. When you're well hydrated, your lungs are better at moving oxygen where it's needed and removing waste gases efficiently. In other words, water is the oil that keeps the whole system humming. But here's the catch: when you don't drink enough, those sponges can start to dry out. The lining of your airways gets sticky and less effective. The mucus that helps trap dust and germs thickens, making you more prone to infections and inflammation. For seniors, this effect can show up quickly. A cough that lingers, a throat that feels scratchy, or a sense of shortness of breath that just won't go away. Over time, this dehydration can quietly set the stage for more serious issues. And this is where pulmonary embolism enters the picture. While PEI is most often discussed in connection to blood flow and clots, the overall health of your lung tissue plays a crucial role in how your body copes with any threat. Dehydrated tissues are less resilient. When your lungs are dry, their natural defenses are weakened, which can make it harder to recover from infections or injuries, and can even increase the risk of complications if something goes wrong with canoes. Circulation. But let's not just talk about risks, let's talk about hope. The good news is that staying hydrated is one of the most immediate and accessible ways you can support your lungs, your breathing, and your overall vitality. You don't need fancy supplements, expensive equipment, or complicated routines. All you need is a little awareness and the willingness to build small habits that make a big difference. So what happens in the body when you drink enough? First, your blood stays at the right thickness, which supports healthy circulation. This is especially important in preventing the kind of sluggish blood flow that can sometimes lead to pulmonary embolism. Your lungs stay moist, flexible, and efficient, able to expand and contract without unnecessary strain. Your immune system works better, helping you bounce back from colds and infections more quickly. And your energy levels stay more consistent because your heart and lungs don't have to work overtime to compensate for dryness. But here's something even more encouraging. Studies have shown that seniors who maintain good hydration habits not only feel better day to day, but also experience fewer respiratory complications and recover faster from illnesses. This means every cup of water, every nourishing drink, is truly an investment in your future. Of course, you might be wondering how much is enough. While recommendations vary, a good rule of thumb is to aim for at least 6-8 cups of fluid each day, more if you're active in hot weather or taking certain medications. And remember, water isn't your only ally. Herbal teas, diluted fruit juices, and even some broths count toward your daily total. In a moment, we'll talk about the very best drinks for lung health, delicious, easy options you can enjoy every single day. But before we get there, let's pause for a quick reality check. Life gets busy, and it's easy to forget to drink. Many seniors say they simply don't feel thirsty or worry about too many trips to the bathroom. That's why building habits, setting reminders, and finding drinks you truly enjoy can be the key to lasting success. So as we move forward, keep this in mind. Every sip is a step toward a stronger, safer, more comfortable future. You're not just hydrating for today, you're investing in your lungs, your independence, and your peace of mind. Up next, let's discover which drinks do the most good and how you can make hydration an easy, joyful part of every day. As we move forward on this journey to protect our lung health and lower the risk of pulmonary embolism, you might be asking, so what should I actually drink? It's a practical question, and it matters more than you might think. Choosing the right beverages every day is a habit within reach for everyone, no matter your age, your routine, or your tastes. Let's turn that everyday act of pouring a glass into a small ritual of self-care and a powerful act of prevention. To start, let's clear up a common misconception. Many people think that only plain water counts toward daily hydration, while water is indeed the gold standard pure calorie. Free and easy on your system, it's far from the only way to support your lungs. In fact, variety can make hydration easier and more enjoyable, which is especially important for seniors who may not always feel thirsty or who find plain water a little boring after a while. So, what drinks should you reach for most often? Unsurprisingly, water is number one. If you want to keep it simple, aim to have a glass at your bedside in the morning, keep a bottle nearby during the day, and take small sips regularly, especially if you're talking, laughing, or spending time outdoors. Many seniors find that adding a slice of lemon or a few fresh mint leaves makes water feel refreshing and special, turning hydration into a treat rather than a chore. Next, let's talk about herbal teas. Whether it's soothing chamomile, zesty ginger, or cooling peppermint, herbal teas are not only hydrating but can also offer gentle support for the airways. Because they're naturally caffeine-free, you can enjoy them day or night without worrying about sleep disruption or dehydration. Warm drinks like herbal teas can help thin mucus and keep your airways comfortable, especially during cold or allergy season. What about fruit, unfused water? Simply adding slices of orange, cucumber, or berries to a pitcher of water creates a burst of flavor and a rainbow of nutrients that can make drinking more appealing. For seniors who need a little extra encouragement to stay hydrated, this small twist can make all the difference. Of course, there are drinks to limit or avoid as well. While caffeinated beverages like coffee or black tea can be enjoyed in moderation, too much caffeine acts as a diuretic, meaning your body may lose water more quickly. If you love your morning coffee, just balance it with a glass of water before or after. And be mindful of sugary sodas, energy drinks, or sweetened juices. These can spike your blood sugar, add unnecessary calories, and sometimes even contribute to dehydration. When in doubt, reach for options that are naturally low in sugar and gentle on your system. Some seniors also wonder about milk or dairy alternatives. Both can be good sources of hydration and provide nutrients like calcium and vitamin D, which are important for overall strength and immunity. Just watch for added sugars or thickeners that can sometimes upset sensitive stomachs. And don't forget the simple power of a warm broth or soup. Not only does this count toward your fluid intake, but it also nourishes your body with minerals and can soothe the throat and chest. A cup of chicken or vegetable broth can be both comfort food and medicine, especially when you're feeling under the weather or need gentle nourishment after illness. Let's bring in a real story here. Take Mary, a 77-year old grandmother who struggled with dry mouth and frequent coughing at night. Her doctor recommended sipping on warm chamomile tea before bed and keeping a bottle of water on her nightstand. Within weeks, her cough improved. mornings. This small change, repeated day after day, made a noticeable difference in her comfort and confidence. Before we close this segment, remember, staying hydrated doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. It's about consistency, enjoyment, and paying gentle attention to your body's needs. By making smart drink choices and keeping your favorite beverages within reach, you can turn every day into an opportunity to protect your lungs, lower your risk of pulmonary embolism, and enjoy life to the fullest. So, the next time you fill your glass, know that you're not just quenching your thirst, you're nurturing your health, your freedom, and your future. In our next segment, we'll talk about simple daily habits to make hydration effortless and part of your routine. So, stay tuned and keep sipping. Now that we've explored the best drinks for lung health, the next question is, how do we actually make these habits stick? After all, knowing what's good for us is only half the battle. Turning knowledge into daily practice is where true prevention and well-being are born. Let's begin with a gentle reminder. Small changes, repeated daily, lead to big results over time. You don't need to overhaul your whole life or force yourself into a strict routine. Instead, let's focus on simple steps, friendly reminders, and easy ways to keep hydration front and center, so you can enjoy all the benefits without any stress or guilt. Start with the basics. Visual cues matter. Placing a glass or bottle of water somewhere you'll see at a favorite spot at the kitchen table, beside your reading chair, or next to the TV remote works as a gentle nudge throughout the day. You might even keep a pitcher of fruit, infused water on the counter, not just as a source of refreshment, but as a colorful invitation to drink a little more often. For many seniors, routine is key. Linking hydration to everyday activities like drinking a glass of water with every meal or before and after your daily walk can turn it into an easy ritual. Maybe you sip on herbal tea while chatting with friends or have a warm broth with your lunch. When drinking becomes a natural part of the moments you enjoy, it never feels like a chore. Let's pause for a real world example. Imagine George, an 80-year-old retiree who found himself getting more fatigued in the afternoons. His daughter suggested he set an hourly alarm on his watch, not as a nagging reminder, but as a gentle prompt to stretch, walk a little, and drink a few sips of water. Within weeks, his energy improved and he felt more steady on his feet. Sometimes, technology and old fashioned habits go hand in hand. Another tip: make hydration social. If you live with family or have friends nearby, invite them to join you. Maybe you create a hydration challenge, encouraging each other to try new teas, fresh fruit waters, or even share recipes for healthy, low-sugar drinks. The more fun you have, the more likely you are to keep going. Don't forget about travel and outings. Whether you're visiting relatives or just enjoying a sunny day at the park, pack a water bottle along with your essentials. Many seniors use brightly colored or easy grip bottles, making them simple to carry and hard to forget. And if you have mobility issues, keep drinks within reach on a bedside table, by your favorite chair, or wherever you spend time relaxing. Of course, some days are easier than others. On busy days or when you're not feeling your best, even a few extra sips make a difference. If you find water boring, switch it up with herbal teas, flavored water, or light broths. And on hot days, double down. Heat and humidity can sneakily increase your risk of dehydration. So pay special attention when the weather warms up. Let's not forget that listening to your body is essential. If you notice you're getting thirsty, your mouth feels dry, or you're more tired than usual, it's your body's gentle way of asking for a little extra care. Seniors sometimes lose the sense of thirst as they age, so don't wait for the urge. Set reminders. Make it part of your routine. And trust that every glass is a step towards stronger, safer lungs. To wrap up this segment, remember, building hydration into your life doesn't mean perfection. It's about progress, not pressure. Celebrate each day you choose a healthy drink, each time you refill your glass, and every moment you put your well. Being first. With each small action, you're protecting your lungs, reducing your risk of pulmonary embolism, and investing in a future full of breath, movement, and joy. Stay with us, because up next, we'll explore what to watch for if you're ever concerned about your hydration or lung health, and when it's time to reach out for support. Together, we're making every day a little safer, a little brighter, and a lot more empowered. As we move forward in our journey to better lung health, it's important not just to develop healthy habits, but to know when our body is signaling for help. After all, the human body is wonderfully wise. It speaks to us in quiet ways, often before a big problem arises. By learning to listen to these gentle messages, we can act early, stay safe, and feel confident in caring for ourselves or our loved ones. So, what are some of the early signs that you might not be getting enough fluids? And how might these show up as stress on your lungs? Let's start with some of the classic signals of dehydration. You might notice a dry mouth or chapped lips, or perhaps your skin feels less supple than usual. Some people feel thirsty, while others, especially seniors, might not feel the urge to drink at all. That's why it's so important to be proactive, rather than waiting for thirst to remind you. But the signs can be even subtler. You might experience fatigue that doesn't match your activity level, or dizziness when you stand up quickly. Some find their urine turns darker, a simple but powerful clue that you could use a glass or two of water. And what about your lungs? Here's where it gets interesting. When the body is low on fluids, blood becomes a bit thicker, making it harder for the heart to pump oxygen. Rich blood throughout the body, including to your lungs. You may start to notice shortness of breath after just a short walk, or you may feel lightheaded even when you're sitting still. Sometimes, people feel a tightness in their chest, or a sense of being winded as if they've climbed a flight of stairs, when in fact, they've only walked across the room. It's important to pay attention to these changes, especially if you have other health conditions like heart problems, diabetes, or previous lung issues. And remember, seniors are at a higher risk of dehydration and lung stress simply because our bodies change with age. Kidneys may not conserve water as efficiently, and medications can sometimes increase fluid loss. Let's bring this to life with a real story. Picture Margaret, a 70-year-old grandmother who loved her morning gardening routine. She started feeling unusually tired, and her breathing was a little heavier than normal. Even though she wasn't working any harder in the garden, she chalked it up to just getting older. But her daughter noticed she wasn't drinking much water. With some encouragement and gentle reminders, Margaret added a glass of water before and after gardening. Within days, her energy improved and her breathing felt easier. This simple change made all the difference. But what if you notice something more concerning, like sudden shortness of breath, unexplained chest discomfort, or persistent fatigue? These symptoms could be early warning signs of something more serious, including pulmonary embolism. In these moments, don't hesitate to act. Call your doctor or seek medical help, especially if the symptoms come on quickly or are severe. It's always better to be safe and get checked. Rather than ignore a symptom that could signal a serious problem, let's also address a common question. Is it possible to drink too much? For most people, the risk of overhydration is quite low, especially if you stick to water, herbal teas, and broths. Just listen to your body, and if you have any kidney or heart conditions, follow your doctor's advice about safe fluid levels. To make these habits even more powerful, try journaling your energy, mood, and fluid intake for a few days. You might notice a pattern. On days you drink more, you feel brighter and more energetic. Or you may spot times when you forget to drink, like busy mornings or after a nap. This little exercise can reveal a lot and help you tune in to your body's unique needs. As we wrap up this segment, Remember, being proactive about hydration and lung health is one of the kindest things you can do for yourself at any age. Every small step, every glass of water, every cup of tea, every mindful pause to check in with your body is a victory worth celebrating. In our next segment, we'll look at how you can involve family, friends, and even your healthcare team too. Create a strong support system so you never have to walk this journey alone. Stay with us, and let's keep building a life of vibrant health and confidence, one breath and one sip at a time. As we explore this important journey toward better lung health and protection against pulmonary embolism, it becomes clear that no one walks this road alone. Our daily choices matter, yes, but so do the people around us, the routines we share, and the conversations we have. The simple act of staying connected to family, to friends, to a caring doctor can make all the difference, especially for seniors who may spend more time at home or who sometimes feel isolated. Why is a support system so important? Let's start by recognizing that health is a team effort. It's all too easy to forget a glass of water, skip a short walk, or dismiss a small symptom when we're on our own. But a friendly reminder from a loved one or a gentle nudge from a neighbor can turn good intentions into real, lasting habits. And when it comes to noticing subtle changes like feeling more tired than usual or getting out of breath more easily, a trusted friend or family member is often the first to spot something you might miss. Think about the routines in your own life. Maybe you live with a spouse, or perhaps a grown child calls each day to check in. These moments are golden opportunities to weave healthy habits into your everyday life. For instance, you might decide together to drink a glass of water every time you sit down to chat or go for a short stroll after lunch, making the outing less of a chore and more of a shared pleasure. Even small rituals, like preparing herbal tea together or watching the sunrise on the porch, can spark gentle conversations about health and well-being. And let's not overlook the power of community. Maybe you belong to a faith group, a senior center, or even an online circle of friends. Many communities now offer wellness calls, regular check-ins where volunteers reach out to ask how you're feeling, remind you about medications or hydration, and simply brighten your day. If your neighborhood doesn't have something like this, consider starting it. You'd be surprised how many people are looking for a little extra connection and how much it can lift your spirits and strengthen your health. Stories bring these lessons to life. Let's meet George, a 75-year-old retiree who loved spending hours on his back porch reading. One summer, he found himself forgetting to drink water during the hottest afternoons. It wasn't until his friend Alice, who called every Tuesday, asked about his energy that George realized he'd been feeling sluggish and short of breath. Alice encouraged him to set an alarm to drink water every hour while outside. This simple act not only improved his energy, but also deepened their friendship. They started taking turns, sharing hydration tips and celebrating their small victories together. It's not only about family and friends. Your healthcare team is also a crucial part of your support system. Don't hesitate to share any concerns with your doctor or pharmacist, no matter how small they seem. If you notice new symptoms like shortness of breath, swelling, or fatigue, reach out. Ask questions. Could this be related to my lungs? Am I drinking enough? What changes should I look out for? Good doctors appreciate engaged, informed patients. Your questions can even help them spot a problem early, before it becomes something more serious. As we age, we might sometimes feel embarrassed to ask for help or worry, not a weakness. By reaching out, you're taking a proactive step for your own well-being, and you may inspire others to do the same. So as we wrap up this segment, take a moment to reflect. Who can you invite into your circle of care? Is there someone who could use a check-in today? Could you start a new health ritual with a loved one, or join a local group for support? Every shared conversation, every encouraging word, and Every bit of practical help adds up, not just to better hydration and lung health, but to a richer, fuller life. In our next segment, we'll dive into the specific drinks beyond plain water that can help support lung health and keep your body in balance. We'll discover which options are best for seniors, what to avoid, and how to make each day a little brighter, one sip at a time. Stay with us. You're doing something wonderful for your future self and for the people who care about you. Now that we've explored the power of staying connected and building a supportive community, let's turn our attention to something you can start doing today. Choosing the right drinks to nurture your lungs and help lower your risk of pulmonary embolism. It might sound simple, but every beverage you pick, every cup you pour, plays a small yet powerful role in your overall lung health, especially as the years go by. Let's begin with the basics. Water is, without question, the hero of hydration. It's the drink that our bodies know best and need most. Imagine your lungs as a pair of soft, flexible sponges. Water keeps them supple, helps you clear out irritants, and supports the healthy flow of oxygen throughout your body. When you're, well, hydrated, your blood flows more easily, your energy stays up, and even simple activities like climbing stairs or playing with grandchildren feel easier. But what if plain water just isn't your favorite? Don't worry. The good news is that there are many delicious, healthy options you can enjoy throughout the day. For instance, herbal teas are a wonderful alternative. Varieties like chamomile, peppermint, or ginger tea are not only soothing to sip, but they're also naturally caffeine-free, gentle on the stomach, and can be enjoyed hot or cold. Some, like licorice root or mullein tea, are believed to have properties that support respiratory comfort. Just remember to check with your doctor if you're on medications, as some herbal teas can interact with prescriptions. Another smart option is infused water. Simply add slices of lemon, cucumber, or berries to a jug of cold water. The burst of flavor can tempt you to drink more, and the natural vitamins from fruit can provide a little extra boost for your body. This approach is especially helpful for seniors who find it hard to meet their daily hydration needs. A hint of flavor often makes all the difference. Diluted fruit juices, especially those rich in vitamin C like orange or grapefruit, can also be a part of your daily routine. But moderation is key. Too much sugar isn't good for anyone, so try mixing juice with water or enjoy just a small glass alongside a meal. Always watch for added sugars and opt for 100% juice whenever possible. Let's not forget about vegetable broths and light soups. These can be surprisingly hydrating, especially when you're not feeling well or when cooler weather makes cold drinks less appealing. A warm, nourishing cup of broth is not only comforting, but it also helps you take in fluids and essential minerals at the same time. And yes, it's okay to enjoy a cup of coffee or black tea now and then. Just be mindful of your overall caffeine intake, as too much can dehydrate you. If you find yourself drinking several cups a day, consider swapping in a decaffeinated version or alternating with water. Just as important as what to drink is what to limit or avoid. Sugary sodas, energy drinks, and heavily sweetened beverages can do more harm than good. They not only dehydrate, but can also increase your risk for other health issues, like diabetes and high blood pressure, which are themselves risk factors for pulmonary embolism. Alcohol should also be enjoyed in moderation, and always paired with extra water to help counteract its drying effects. Now, let's hear a real story to bring these ideas to life. Meet Carol, a lively 82-year old who used to forget about drinking until late afternoon, only to find herself exhausted and out of breath by evening. With her granddaughter's encouragement, Carol started making a ritual of preparing a jug of cucumber mint water every morning, setting a glass next to her favorite chair. The simple habit not only made her feel more energized, but it also sparked conversations with visitors who soon wanted her secret recipe. Carol says this small change made her daily life brighter and in her words, helped me feel like I was taking charge of my health again. As we can see, the drinks you choose really do matter. Whether you're reaching for a glass of plain water, trying a new herbal tea, or sharing a pot of homemade broth with friends, you're supporting your lungs, keeping your body in balance, and taking a gentle, loving step toward a healthier future. So, in the next segment, let's dive deeper into creating sustainable habits. Practical tips to make hydration an effortless and joyful part of your daily routine. Stay tuned, because every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory for your well-being. As we come to the close of our journey together today, let's pause for a moment to reflect on the small but mighty choices we make every single day. Sometimes, the simplest acts, like pouring a glass of water, brewing a cup of herbal tea, or preparing a fresh pot of nourishing broth, are also the most powerful. Each time you choose to hydrate your body, you're not just quenching a thirst. You're giving your lungs, your heart, and your entire system a gentle push in the right direction. And that, my friends, is how lasting health is built, one mindful step at a time. But before we part ways, let's review the heart of what we've learned. Remember, pulmonary embolism isn't something that only happens to other people or a distant worry for the future. It's a risk that can sneak up quietly, especially as we age, or if we live with certain health conditions. But you are never powerless. Knowledge is your shield. Awareness is your guide. Every healthy habit, every sip of water, every moment of self-care adds up, creating a safety net that protects your lungs and your life. So as you move forward from this video, I encourage you to build your own daily hydration rituals. Maybe you start your morning with a favorite mug of warm lemon water, or perhaps you set a gentle alarm on your phone to remind you to sip throughout the day. You might keep a colorful water bottle nearby, ready to refill as you go about your activities, or you might try a new herbal tea in the afternoon, savoring both the flavor and the peace it brings. Don't be afraid to experiment. Find what makes you happy and helps you remember to care for yourself. If you're a caregiver, a family member, or a friend of a senior, you can make hydration a shared activity. Invite your loved ones to join you for a tea break, or gift them a fun water bottle as a token of encouragement. These small gestures can spark conversations and inspire healthy habits in your circle too. And let's not forget the importance of community. Share your new routines with neighbors, at church groups, or even online. You never know who might be quietly struggling, looking for guidance or motivation to make a change. Your story could be the very thing that inspires someone else to take that first sip toward better health. Now, I want to take a moment to thank you. Thank you for being curious, for caring about your health, and for allowing yourself the chance to grow, learn, and take action, no matter your age. If you found today's information valuable, I hope you'll share it with a friend or loved one. Let's help each other stay safe, vibrant, and independent for as long as possible. And remember, health is not a destination. It's a daily journey. You don't have to be perfect, just persistent. Some days will be better than others, and that's okay. The important thing is to keep showing up for yourself, one glass, one breath, one moment at a time. Before you go, I invite you to subscribe to this channel so you never miss another practical, uplifting tip for healthy living. If you have your own hydration tricks or favorite drinks, share them in the comments below. Your ideas might be just what someone else needs. And if you have questions, or if you'd like more advice on caring for your lungs, let me know. I'm here to support you. Let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep moving forward together, because every healthy habit you create is an investment in your future and a gift to those who love you. Until next time, stay hydrated, stay hopeful, and above all, stay strong. Your best years and your healthiest days are ahead. Thank you for joining me, and take good care of yourself.